Watch Good Times, man.
They hands were this big.
Seriously,
you look at old school, they hands was like Tickle Liar hands.
Nigga grip the basketball like
Yup.
Watch the show Good Times, man. Look how lean everybody was, man. You are your best when you lean. All right, look at JJ and the woman used to go back and forth with. They were all lean, man. All right? Why is everything messed up now, man? Even back in the 90s, everybody was lean. All right? So you don't have to agree with us or not, man. We stay here, we're gonna fucking die, man.
Yeah, we in a generation now. That's why the apostles, they call this generation, you know, GMO babies, because that's really what Jake been eating since they was toddlers, man. You know, when it's what your mama was eating too, so really, since she was in the womb, all you had was GMOs, man. But dealing with the filtration system of the water, the same process Esau uses to make our bottled water, that's what he does for your water at your house. Reverse osmosis. Yep. It's the same thing, man.
We're classified as the Goyim, or Gawayim, which means cattle, man. All right? Hey, can somebody get that real quick and let's not days be short? Yep.
Can I get real quick for you?
Yeah, go ahead.
This Proverbs 27 and 20.
All right, hey, 1 second, Salat, bro.
Go ahead.
Go ahead with your stuff.
Job chapter 4, verse 7. Remember, I pray thee, whoever perish being innocent.
Hey, going back to that nigga that just got killed, man. The nigga that's caught a body, man. But Esau engineered a culture that causes you to destroy yourself without you tracing it back to Esau.
Yeah.
It's the hidden hands of white supremacy, man. Like you was going to the example of the lyrics that niggas rap about. Have you noticed it only affects his own people? Nigga culture never affects an Arab community, Asian community, or ultimately so-called white community. It only affects his own community in which he lives in. The nigga don't understand it. The nigga don't have kids, and his kids are gonna suffer from another nigga that follows the same philosophy.
And when they try to make a song about the injustice of Esau, they make some "We Are the World" shit. We are the world. We are the children. Like, no. You said you was gonna let them hammers fly on anybody step on your shoes.
Right.
Any Jake step on your shoes, well then why you won't let it fly on Esau? Huh? That's because you Jakes, y'all sold out. Y'all ain't right.
Y'all accept the so-called white man as y'all personal Lord and Savior.
Yep.
It's not like a pit bull, man.
White Jesus.
A pit bull said let a pit bull, let a dog, he go hell. But we still human, he don't have that same spark in him. Them game-bearing pits, because they was bred over and over to kill each other. That's how you niggas are, man. You see another nigga, you feel the heat coming from him, man. Like, damn, why this nigga mugging me? I'm just walking to my car.
Right.
But that same nigga still Edomite that's responsible for bringing this techie ass over here, he don't get that same aggression, man. He don't get that aggression out of him. He might not look at him in the eye. A lot of so-called Negroes and Hispanics, Hispanics, all right, you can't look Esau in the eye, man. But you mugging Jake, man. You looking all in this girl and shit, man. All right, but bring out your precept, please.
Or where were the righteous cut off?
Yep.
No.
All right. Like I said, nobody perished being innocent. So you brothers in the truth, we gotta start. You better get in that spirit of knowing that this is judgment. If you don't see this judgment, what's about to happen, you gonna bug out.
Yeah. Yep.
All right.
Let's go to the praying for the.
Hey man, I don't know if y'all got the memo, man, but y'all Israelites, man.
Right.
All right. If you black, Hispanic, or Native American, you an Israelite, and America about to be destroyed.
That's right.
And I don't know why this wasting my breath a little, man.
Hey, well, they know now. They know.
Hey, I threw it out there through the spirit.
Don't slow.
You threw the seeds out of it, man. It's stony ground, but you threw the seeds out there. Yeah, come. Hey, cause you know a lot of harlots gonna get saved, man. A lot of niggas that was just at the penitentiary, they gonna get saved because a lot of them they feel remorseful and they got a honest spirit, man. So we just gonna throw it out there. We don't know who the elect is.
All right, go ahead. And this goes to that praying for the wicked. Jeremiah 11 and 14. Therefore pray not thou for the people, neither lift up a cry or prayer for them, for I will not hear them in the time that they cry unto me for their trouble.
Hey man, in the time of judgment, Noah had to eat it, man. Noah heard his own people that he was born and raised with. Now you grew up in the city, you know, like this your city, right? Man, you grow up with some of these cats. Some of these cats that we speaking over, you know them. You done shot ball with them. You know what I'm saying? Holiday girls with them. They helped you in fights. I'm just, just throwing it out there. But now you're a man of the Lord. You ate the book. Like, oh shit, they didn't eat the book though. They're part of the judgment. Same thing with me, man. You know what I'm saying? But Noah heard some folks feel in their heart, man. Noah! But for years he was telling them. For years he was telling them, man.
Right.
All right? Abraham was praying. Hey, can you spare the sin by these people? Because you're still in the flesh. Hey, Ezra had to get rebuked. Hey, the Most High cursed them out. Like, don't worry about them, man.
That's right.
They gotta die and come back. They gonna get right in the kingdom. All right, so we gotta be in that spirit. We're about to enter grimy times, man. We're about to enter grimy times. But if they're not on this side, to hell with them, man.
Hey, the scripture say how the Most High had shut the ark.
Yeah.
So Noah couldn't open it even if he wanted to.
Hey, that's part of the hell. That's part of the light of a prophet. That you in his flesh and that camaraderie that you feel with certain people, and you got to eat it, man. A lot of people that you was raised around, a lot of relatives, they gonna die, man. That's why the spirit building apostles like, man, stop going out in them damn family reunions. So a lot of their family members not gonna make it.
Right. I got police up and I hold it.
Okay, come. You go ahead, buddy.
This is Revelation chapter 11, verse 18. And the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come, and the time of the dead. Oh wait,
It's all good.
wait, no, it wasn't. Never mind, no, it wasn't. Sorry. That they should be judged, and that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants and prophets and to the saints, and them that fear thy name, small and great, and shouldest destroy them which destroy the earth.
Hey, first of all, the Lord said he gonna reward the servants, the prophets. We gonna get a reward for this if we hold on to the end. Be the same people that you read about in the second chapter, where said that tall man, which is Yahushua, gave poems and he lacked hand, but standing so stiffly for the name of the Most High, man.
Right.
Hey, and going back to them queers on that horse chariot, man, them Cinderella niggas, man. What did it say in Proverbs? What is his name and what is his son's name?
That's right.
Hey, but hey, death to them niggas, man. Hopefully they get trampled over in the race war, man. They know too much. But the scripture also said, I would destroy them, which destroyed the earth. Because Elder Zaquan, and said, the Lord gonna let the hammers fly on Esau. But guess what the Most High called Esau? Right, the lamb back, a damn hammer. Esau, the so-called white man, is the hammer of the earth. Esau let the hammer fly on the planet Earth.
Hey, he gonna let the hammers fly on himself.
Yep. And that sword gonna fall upon him, man.
Yep.
But the Most High said, I will destroy him who destroyed the earth. Now I'm gonna ask all of you educated people out here today, what man is responsible for the condition of the earth that we live in today? It's not a true question, that's the clue. I'm gonna give you another clue. A lot of times you gotta clock in for them. That's a clue. You clock in from them every day. Every day you paying taxes to them. Huh? And who made that beat?
One of the most resources is the one that's, what is it, 1% on 90%.
I'm gonna give you another clue. I'm gonna give you another clue. What?
1% on
What?
90% of the wealth of the planet.
Right, and what nationality are those people?
European.
Exactly. And what else do we call them?
Well, European for work, but yeah.
Yeah, but hey, the white man. Hey, let's go get out of our system, man. Let's drop a sack for once. The white man is responsible for the condition of the planet Earth. Right. And according to the Bible, read that again, brother. I will destroy them. Read that again. Revelation 8. See, according to the Bible, there's no such thing as a white man. His biblical origin, according to the Bible, is Esau.
That's right.
Esau goes back to Ashashua, which means wasted away as he, because when he first came out of his mother's womb, he had no pigmentation. It was like how you were looking at a battle today. Like, damn, he ain't got no pigmentation. So Esau was the progenitor of the so-called white race today.
That's right.
But that white race had a path, a trajectory, all right, on how he was gonna play on the planet Earth. And when he manifests himself as a nation, he manifests himself as a destructive nation.
Right.
That's why all the world wars was led by the so-called white man, which was responsible for the death of millions of people. All right, the wealth of America was responsible for 400 years of free labor. We ain't get a check yet. Anybody get a check for that? Nobody got a check for that.
Anybody get a 40 acres in the mirror?
Nobody got 40 acres in the mirror.
They said they were promised to the damn slave masters.
So it's one man, and you might say, well, black people killing each other. That's true. Who gave the so-called black man that gun? Who gave you the crack to fight over, man? Who threw the traps out there for you to fall for those traps, man? All right, it's called hunting. It's called hunting. You throw the traps out, and some people fall for it. You give them poverty, and then you take over the music industry. Music is the most powerful drug. It's a form of mind control. So now you made it a culture for me to want to kill you, for you to want to kill me. Who's responsible for all that, man? Because the first rap songs was little disco songs, man. They were just in the club dancing. Why all of a sudden it's about killing another Israelite man?
Right.
All right, go ahead with that scripture.
This is Revelations chapter 11, verse 18. And the nations were angry, thy wrath is come. In the time of the dead, that they should be judged. And that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants and prophets.
Which were the servants and prophets, go ahead.
And to the saints, and them that fear thy name, small and great. And shouldest destroy them which destroy the earth.
Shouldest destroy them that destroyed the earth. Which is why I asked the brother earlier, what man, a group of people is responsible for the condition of this earth? Why is there such thing called global warming? Why are there people having all type of organizations that go and pull plastic out of the ocean, man? Why is there all these different research committees for the cure of cancer? All right? 100 years ago, wasn't nobody talk about no cancer, man. But in the advent of processed food and the lack of minerals that you're consuming, now you got cancer, man. All right? There's a people that's responsible for the condition of the earth, man. And that people is already identified in the Bible as biblical Esau, but today it'll be called a so-called white man. But guess what? You also have a biblical origin according to the Bible. Y'all want to take a guess? Guess what it is? Who are you according to the Bible? I'm gonna give you a clue. There's no such thing as black. We didn't come from the tribe or the nation of black. Exactly, my brother. We the Hebrew Israelites. All right, and now 12 tribes of Israel, man. We call Hebrews because you come from Eber, all right? But we call Israelites, all right, because Jacob's name changed to Israel. All right?
We the same people going back during the time of Adam. So Eber, it's from the Hebrew word Abar, which means from the past.
So what does it mean now that we know that we the Hebrews?
All right, now we got
He's asking.
He's going to answer your question.
You got plenty of precepts for that. It's a big question.
I'm the embrace of heritage.
This is right here. This is Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. Let's hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear the Most High and keep His commandments, for this is the whole duty of man.
So we got to keep the commandments of the Most High. Now that we found out we're the Israelites, we have to find out what's required of the Israelites.
I got it.
All right?
We have to conduct ourselves as the Israelites.
Go ahead, get it. I'll make it judge.
I mean, it's got to be a point to it, what you're saying.
Yeah, you can get it.
Salvation at the end of the day.
Like, go ahead, I'm gonna get judged.
So,
I'm finna get it. Okay.
You know, the 12 tribes of Israel, they slaved Jesus. So there was punishment behind that.
It was his own people that screamed to Caesar to destroy the Lord, to destroy the Messiah. All right, but that was part of prophecy because he had to die for his people. All right, but going back to who we are, what's required of us is us to keep the laws of the Most High. All right.
Is that the biblical laws, the Levitical laws, or is that the Jesus Christ law?
No. Matthew 5 and 17, real quick. Matthew, because there's no distinction between the so-called Jesus Christ laws and the laws of the so-called Torah, right? It's all in the same thing. Matthew 5 and 17. Somebody get the
Matthew 5, verse 17. Think not that I am come to destroy the law.
This is the Lord speaking. This is the Messiah, Jesus Christ. He said, I've come not to destroy the laws of the prophets. All right, go ahead.
He said,
or the prophets. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill.
So there you go. He's not come to destroy, but to fulfill. So go ahead.
Verse 18. For verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law till all be fulfilled.
He said to heaven and earth pass, shall not one jot or one tittle be changed. All right, so we're still standing on heaven and earth. We're still here. All right.
There's no way possible that the law could be done away with.
Real quick, Matthew 23rd chapter, scribes and Pharisees sit in Moses' seat, because the church will tell you that we don't supposed to keep the laws no more. Are we in the New Testament? But according to the New Testament, you're supposed to keep the laws. All right? It's in Matthew 23rd.
Yeah, that's why you see beards on our faces. That's why you see we don't line our heads up.
And it's basically for understanding for everybody that know who you is.
Well, yeah, hey, well, you talk as far as keeping the laws?
Right.
Well, hey, it's a government. See, when we was in the land of Israel, we went under the American system.
Right.
It was governing of ourselves.
Right.
So you had dietary laws, Leviticus that told us what food to consume.
Right.
Or you had ceremonial laws that told us how to pray to the Most High,
Right.
or how to sacrifice to the Most High. You had judicial laws that if there was a fight between me and you, there was laws on how to handle that fight.
Right.
All right, somebody animal, your ox came up dead.
Right.
There was a full spectrum of laws for us to govern ourselves.
What Bible y'all reading now?
King James, authorized King James.
King James, the Hebrew, the first sentence in Hebrews is what?
Say it again.
In Hebrews, what's the first sentence?
What do you mean?
In the book of Hebrews. Yeah, first sentence.
The first sentence?
Yeah.
Well, God, who is subject to Simon,
Nah,
spake the time past by the...
it says a letter to the Hebrews.
Yeah.
So being at your Hebrews, that's the first thing you should understand. After the 400 years, you should understand that.
That's the book of James. Yeah, exactly. James.
First thing you need to understand.
That's James, the first chapter, the first verse to the 12 tribes.
Nah, that's Hebrews at the top.
Yeah, you
at
said
the top of the page
letter
on
to the
Hebrews.
Hebrews.
Yeah, he's talking about the letter to the Hebrews.
Yeah,
It says a letter to the Hebrews.
Hey, well, you're right.
Yeah, but which is to the same people.
specific
And it was
letter.
in-
So
Yeah.
the Hebrews should directly understand that first.
Well,
You know what I'm
and that was in
saying?
the New Testament. So even in the New Testament, he was still talking to Israel.
Because at the beginning it was only one of us who Levi, who was the only church. You know what I'm saying?
Well, the
only one
priesthood.
didn't get
and
only
then
one didn't get no land.
But the Lord,
So
the Messiah,
but
came out of the tribe of Judah.
came out of the tribe of Judah. So that made us all from Judah preachers, right?
Well, basically, you know, it is made Yahweh Shah, who we call Jesus Christ, the high priest. He became, because the only thing that changed within the law is the law of sacrifice.
Right.
So who became that sacrifice?
He is.
The Messiah,
Right.
who we call Jesus Christ.
Right.
So that's the only thing that changed from the Old Testament to the New Testament was the law of sacrifice. So if you did commit a sin, you didn't sacrifice an animal, you prayed to forgiveness under Yahweh Shah.
Right.
You prayed to the Most High through Yahweh Shah.
Right.
Or through the Messiah.
Right.
All right, so that's going back to the laws. Matthew 23 real quick, verse 2.
Matthew 23 and 2, beginning at verse 1. Then spake, I'll say Jesus.
Yeah.
Then spake Jesus to the multitude and to his disciples, saying, the scribes and the Pharisees sit in Moses' seat.
Meaning that they keep the laws of Moses of the Old Testament.
Right.
But this is what the Lord says about the scribes and Pharisees.
All therefore whatsoever they bid you observe, that observe and do. But do not ye after their works, for they say and do not.
The scribes and the Pharisees said, keep the laws of Moses or the Old Testament. So it said, whatever they say, do that, because they're telling you to keep the laws, but they were hypocrites. So don't follow after their personal actions.
Right.
Going back, we still keep those laws.
Right.
So we still, no buts. We still grow our beard.
Yeah.
We still don't eat pork. We still don't commit adultery.
Right.
All right, because that's part of the laws.
But no matter what.
Hey, brother, I'm gonna make a quick
Hebrews
point.
should be able to recite Hebrews,
hey,
the whole chapter.
hey, check this out, check
That's
this
a
out.
full understanding.
Check this
You
out.
know what I'm saying?
We're held, don't you know, we're held to an even higher standard now by the Son of the Most. Going from the law that was given.
He's saying after we come out of this, we're going to come out with great substance. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, that's
That
ancient
means
Egypt.
we're
That
going to
was
be
ancient
better
Egypt.
than everything that we ever
Well, our
went
body's
through.
gonna be changed. But basically, this new priesthood by way of
Great
check this out.
Yeah,
By way of the Messiah, we're held to an even higher standard than we were just under what was given to Moses. Because it's the Son of the Most High. So, like the elder was saying, the priesthood being changed, the Lord is our ultimate high priest now, rather than the sons of Aaron. And now we're gonna be a nation of priests.
Right.
Not just the tribe of Levi.
Exactly.
But
In Genesis,
what is your point though?
The point is in Genesis it says when he was predicting to his sons, he said Judah gonna be gonna always be the big brother. Gonna have to understand it. You know what I'm saying? Your rod and your staff will never leave your side. You know what I'm saying? But when you study yourself proven, then you gotta understand that we are the purpose. You know what I'm saying? We the church. So in order for us to tell it, You know what I'm saying? You first got to understand Hebrews and understand the last 400 years.
check
this out.
We're gonna let them get the
Well,
scripture.
Check this out.
What you need to understand, really, is judgment and prophecy.